8:20 a.m. this Monday morning, January 19th, 2026. Yeah, we're getting hit by the snow machine, if you will, the fake weather, modified, manufactured, geoengineered, cloud seeding, etc., etc. Stratospheric aerosol injections, okay, yeah, we can go with that one too. It doesn't really matter. It is disturbing and disgusting in its totality that forces are out there controlling the weather globally. Now I am waiting to get outside so I can provide water and food for the animals. According to Google, what we are experiencing right now is supposed to end approximately in 10 minutes time. Okay, whatever. Yeah, they're saying 8:30, snowing will stop. Well, this is just really started to kick in, okay? Currently, I guess we're right around 10 or 11 degrees Fahrenheit with a wind chill factor. It is like -6 degrees Fahrenheit. Very frigidly cold out here. And I'm, so fed up with this fakery involving the weather and those behind, those elitists, if you will, behind the controlling of the weather, and which our government is not doing a thing about it. And of course, we got a president that's more fixated on foreign affairs than anything, really concerning this country, actually concerning the country, such as this fakery to our weather scenarios. I've been documenting this crap since the beginning of my channel, and I've been trying to show that and share that here recently by going back and providing links to my content. And of course, when, the pushback against me and my narratives over the so-called chemtrailing and how this platform demonized me by placing false narrative banners, information banners to my content. Additional content that I did not ask to have applied to my channel, but they are part of this scenario of protecting those that's doing this stuff, right? So you have to ask, is Donald Trump protecting his elitist billionaire buddies that's involved in the controlling of not only the weather, but of course the bioengineered ingredients within our foods? I mean, we got a president that's after pushing fakery to its highest potential, such as artificial intelligence, cryptocurrency. Now you want to talk about somebody that I feel is completely fake today, especially for the public? Yeah. Why isn't he doing something about this? Why is not Congress actually doing something about this instead of just holding hearings? Yeah, I'm pretty steamed. I'm burnt over this because I've been doing this for so many bloody years now. Maybe one day somebody will use my content within the Supreme Court, showing what I've recorded for all these years pertaining to this fakery known as our weather. Now, if you'd like to know that much more, I provided a link yesterday to where I was keeping my fingers crossed that the episode of Full Measure with Cheryl Atkinson would have been posted to the channel that I provide the link towards, which is Full Measure with Cheryl Atkinson, but apparently it's after hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and provide a link to, once again, to that channel and the podcast that came out about weather control. Now, whether or not, no pun intended, the actual episode that was aired Sunday morning, televised airing of the Cheryl Atkinson Full Measure program, I would like to actually see that, and I would have liked to have provided the link towards that actual program, once again being televised. But through the link below, you will enter into the podcast of weather control discussion. I would ask you, no, I would urge you to click on the link to watch. People, we need to come together and fight back. I don't care if it takes, the public actually saying, okay, enough is enough. Let's shut down all airports. Let's riot, let's protest against all airports until they shut down. And then anything that is still up in the sky, let's hit them with those laser lights, those high-powered beams of laser lights, and blind the occupants therein, right? Oh, no, that's against the law. We got to protect them. No, we didn't come up with a law to protect commercial airliners and the pilots and navigators and so on and so forth. No, it was to protect these corporations and companies and individuals that is playing God with the weather. It all begins at the airports, people, just like the pandemic did. Okay? All the hot spots to where that so-called pandemic originated was at major airports. Get it through your head. Those that control the weather control the world, right? Yeah. All right, so this is starting to let up, but of course we're going to be dealing with strong, hefty winds all day today. And of course we are still under a winter weather warning that is to continue on up until tomorrow night, Tuesday night of the 20th of January. This is all fake stuff here, people, and I've shown it time and time and time again, from start to finish of these sky operations. When are you guys going to jump on the bandwagon and start recording these actual operations, and not only record and share them, but discuss them? See, that's the problem. We got a lot of people that's recording all these pretty stuff that appears in the skies, but nobody is coming to the table to actually talk about it. Are you afraid? I have not been. In fact, since the beginning of this channel, I have gotten that much more determined and forthright with my narratives, because I show this stuff from start to finish. When are you guys going to jump on the bandwagon and start speaking out and not be fearful of censorship or of, oh, I'm monetized, I can't be talking about stuff like that. I can't be sharing my opinions. Why were you created with a mouth to speak with, attached to a brain that supposedly is supposed to be thinking? Huh? Get on the bandwagon, people. If you're going to be showing the skies Or if you're going to be showing the weather, get on the bandwagon and start speaking out against those that control the weather. I am not a coward. I will speak out. I have shown this stuff again, time and time throughout the history of this channel. I'm tired of it. Nobody's been doing a thing. Just like with these bioengineered ingredients within the food products. And so much more. You want to talk, I could go into the factor of needles. I know I'm not talking about Needles, Arizona. Get on the bandwagon, people. Use your rights while you still have them to speak out before you lose those rights altogether. All right, enough said. This Skywise out. Click on that link.